Okay, a nice shorty here on the Westwood Living Podcast. I am with Ian Brown from Ian Brown Land Design, and we are actually outside on location at Hale Reservation, and it is just outside the Andrew Cucchiara Learning Center, and you are about to see an absolutely magnificent area be constructed thanks to you. First of all, how you doing?
Good, Tom. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So this is an awesome project, which I'm glad you brought to my attention, and so many people are going to benefit from. Walk us through what people should expect here, and it's going to take, I guess, about a month, hopefully by the end of October. What are you thinking?
We're shooting for end of October. We broke ground last week. We did a test hole here and discovered that this location is perfect. But this all started with a conversation I had with Eric Arnold, the director here at Hale, and one of our board members, Jack Sherry, a friend and client. So they dispatched me over to here for a springtime meeting for what would be this new space. And we kind of kicked the ball around, rendered a couple sketches together, and now we have this 50 by 50 amphitheater mixed with granite that we've sourced from areas in Boston, old bridges and trestles that used to hold trains and bridges together. Repurposing them here as second generation granite for what's going to be an amphitheater and event space at Hale.
So in typical Ian Brown fashion, this started small and became kind of large, right?
Correct. Yeah, we were going to look for a small 20 by 20, 25 foot area, but this is doubled in size and scale. It's going to look great. And this will be something that won't morph or change in time. The space will be here for generations. It's all granite and solid stone.
So what was the vision? What was the need for this? And you mentioned it started small, but there's a reason why you went bigger, because you had a grander vision, right?
Yeah, I mean, Hale's made up of a ton of towns that support it and the people in the local community. And when they have events or when they have, finance meetings or board meetings, it's all inside. And Hale's all about being outside. So you have these beautiful structures for inclement weather, but it'd be nice to have an ample space for you can have as many meetings as you want, or events, or entertaining spaces, and make it a little bit larger than we anticipated, so it can house all those things and things that we don't even think about. I mean, this building in this field here is sometimes used for weddings. This would be an additional added space. I
know I'm not alone, because other people are going to take a look at the video that I'm going to share.
Yes.
And their eyes are just going to be opened up. They're going to say, oh my God, I had no idea. Number one, I didn't even know this space was up here. So there's countless people like me who probably feel that way. But to see the scope of what you're looking to do, it has all the signature touches of an Ian Brown project. It's got the stone, it's got the design, and it's got the flora and fauna. It kind of melds in all the things you like to do, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And being a member of Hale since I was 11, and being a Westwood resident now, Walpole, you bring in all those people that a bunch of vendors, and a lot of people donating their time and materials to help make this happen.
Well, I appreciate you letting me come by on the day that you actually broke ground, and you really have done a lot, even in the couple of hours.
Yeah, no, it's moving along quite nicely. We got great operators here. My father's 77. He's killing it in the machine. I got Mark, our foreman, on the ground laying the granite. So small team operation here as we start, but then the rest of the team will come when we get going with the plants and flowers.
So good. And of course, stick with us throughout this process. We'll continue to share some photos, and hopefully within a month's time, you'll see the finished product. So we'll have one update in the November issue of Westwood Living, and then hopefully we'll have a finished product to show you in the December issue of Westwood Living. But in person, you should be able to take a peek at it probably by mid-November or so, if all things go according to plan and Mother Nature cooperates.
Right.
So
thank you very much, Tom.
Awesome. That is Ian Brown from Ian Brown Land Design, and really cool project that I'm glad we had the chance to tell you a little bit about here on the Westwood Living Podcast Network.